Hey, I don't usually do Southern Gospel Greek style. Excuse me.
Okay.
I don't think anybody usually does
Musical elitist.
So, you see the 3 Sigma symbols on the map now?
Yes, I do.
The 3 characters that were talking in the cutscene, they've now beamed down into 3 random stages. The door that we saw before that we couldn't enter, basically they are now in those rooms, and they're they're like optional bosses. The thing is, in order to get 100%, you need to beat all 3 of them.
Do you get anything else for beating them, like a power up or another
Kind
weapon
of.
or something?
Kind of. We'll get a different ending, but
That's worth it.
so they only appear on the map after you've beaten 2 bosses, and they disappear permanently from the map if there's 2 bosses left. So you have kind of a short window to beat them, but there's a way to get around this. If they're not in the stage that you want them to be in, you can enter a stage that you've already beaten, exit it again, like I just did here, and they'll randomize positions again.
Oh, okay. That's nifty.
So now, one of them is in the stage I want him to be in, which is the dinosaur tank.
That's a pretty awesome name, if you ask me.
It is. And
Not
now,
so much for its poetic quality, more just the descriptive. He looks like he's related to that monkey guy with those shoulders.
Kind of, yeah. I don't think
Recycled the parts.
I don't think
Yes.
apes are related to alligators, though. So I could be wrong about that, but
Well, don't they say chickens are dinosaurs now? So that's
Yeah.
fair enough.
not really that close. I
And
suppose.
chickens are obviously alligators.
Yeah, no, but alligators are kind of like dinosaurs, I guess. I don't know.
It's a very
There gonna be
jazzy
any
stage.
comments about this?
It's a very jazzy stage music too.
I like it.
So, okay, this section here, you can see we can't really do anything here.
Yeah.
We need to get up into that little room up there for a secret, but we can't jump over there normally. We don't have the upgrade that we're supposed to be able to get in there with, but there's kind of a way around it. If you time the jump just right, and we're talking like pixel perfect accuracy, you can use the strike chain to just barely catch the corner of that ledge. It takes me a few tries, but I think I get it right here, actually.
I would not have the patience
No.
for this.
I actually got pretty good at this. The first time,
Oh.
there we go. The
Nice.
first time I tried it, I used up all of the weapon energy for my strike chain. So it was pretty annoying. But we get our first armor upgrade,
It's your hologram again.
which ironically is not actually the armor upgrade.
It's your
I'm digging this
X-Buster.
music.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty awesome.
I like this sort of scoopy guitar stuff, or whatever that is.
And our arm upgrade does something different this time.
Shoot a double shot,
Yep.
or to charge any weapon.
This is actually probably my favorite Buster upgrade in the series. Just because it looks pretty cool and it's really useful.
And you get swanky gloves.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is,
Wow.
yeah. It's really funny when you're fighting bosses and you beat one because it looks like you're punching them. Like if you shoot it at point blank range, it looks like you just like 1-2 punch them, and when they die from it, it's pretty funny.
Boxing gloves.
Yes.
Yeah, that too, actually.
I still don't know what those robots are supposed to be.
I think they're supposed to be Triceratops.
Oh, okay. I was gonna guess pigs, but that didn't seem.
Well, it's a dinosaur tank. There's a dinosaur theme about.
I guess.
Oh, also new ride armor.
Yeah, those claws are.
It's got some spikes, and it can hover. It's got a little jetpack on the back. It can hover for a little while.
Well, time to ditch it.
Yep. So we've got our arm upgrade now, and there's a heart tank up there, but we can't get it. But if we charge up the speed burner, we can do something kind of special.
Oh, that was cool.
Yep.
So they keep the sort of special moves thing, eh?
Yeah, the charged up speed burner is probably one of the more useful ones in the game.
Yeah. That makes sense.
They make you use it a few times to get the special items, but it's just a lot of fun to use too.
Pterodactyl. See, that's not a dinosaur. That's just
No, that's just a guy.
yeah. That's like your standard grunt.
Yeah. We're gonna keep going. Up to here.
Oh no. It tried to kill you.
Also, the strike chain is pretty useful too because it can grab items.
Oh, and you can stretch it too.
Yep.
Nice.
You can if you charge it up, it stretches further. So, without further ado.
So now you can get in because there is somebody in there? Is that how that works?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, he's ugly.
He is. We're going to meet Violin.
Is that supposed to be like violence or just violent?
I think so, actually.
Because he doesn't look like the kind of person who plays stringed instruments.
No, actually. He plays this.
A mace. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what happens to me on my first dates.
You have some interesting stories.
It's a very interesting attack posture there.
Well, he doesn't need a good attack posture because that ball is really annoying and does a lot of damage.
He's got like the Doc Octopus thing going on with the ball and chain.
Kind of. It would be if you had 8 of them, in which case he would be...
He wouldn't win.
That would be a nightmare.
Yeah, this game would be
die.
unplayable. Yeah, spoiler alert, I die. He's
Wow,
probably...
my faith has been shaken then.
I actually...
This is the first video.
Yeah, I cut out all the backtracking, so that, yeah, now we'll just fight him again. But yeah, this is one of the more annoying of the X-Hunter bosses. Just because of that stupid ball and chain.
It blocks your shots too.
It does, yeah.
Oh, he's kind of...
But the nice thing about the double charge shot, is that you can, like, the boss isn't invincible after the first shot, like with most attacks.
Okay.
So if you nail him twice in a row like that, it takes off quite a bit of health.
I'll put 5 pesos on Zera in this fight. Zara. Yeah.
He still had to finish his jump. Also, he didn't capitalize it.
The U's in this font really look like V's.
They do.
It's like old-time Latin. But not really.
And then he just flies away.
0 part number... Oh, are we reassembling that loser?
Actually... yeah, we are. And
And-
pause in a second. We have his arms and torso.
That's
kind of morbid.
slightly cannibalistic, yeah.
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 Well, I mean, he was such a fat help last game, so I figured...
Well, he did save us from Vile.
I like the very beginning.
Also, hidden behind this little horn over here, there's some health pickups if you need to fill up your energy tanks or whatever. These bird spawners will keep going indefinitely if you don't blow them up. So it's kind of, this is actually a good place to like farm for health or something if you need it. Which you probably shouldn't need it, but whatever.
Whoa.
These guys are pretty annoying to fight until we get some of the special weapons. But one more good use for the speed burner is we can just kind of skip him.
Just bypass.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah, we're at the front of the dinosaur tank. And we're gonna fight Wheel Gator.
Wheel Gator?
Wheel Gator, yes.
That's his name? Oh my god.
It's a 3-year-old trying to say real gator. Wheel Gator.
Yeah.
In a river of blood, apparently.
Yeah.
It's just oil, I'm sure. You know, gotta keep the dino tank lubricated.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what they call it now?
I really like this boss arena just because of the whole like blood floor.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It's
and
a
you get to
nice
see,
kind of change.
You got to see what the fluid dynamics on the SNES were.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems very mosaic.
I like the taking advantage of the moving background in the very back as well through the window.
Oh yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. In X2 they kind of upgraded the graphics a little bit.
Yeah, they're just more polished.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll notice that when he does that attack, there's little spikes on the wall. If you actually touch those spikes, you will take damage. They won't kill you, but you'll take damage from them.
So if you theoretically just like let him do that over and over, you wouldn't really be able to win.
You wouldn't be able to use the walls, yeah.
Yeah.
And if he grabs you when he jumps up, he'll start hurting you. You just kind of need to shake your way free. And yeah, I run right into his spikes, but
Then you punch him.
Yeah, then I punch him to death. So that's what he gets.
A wheel gator has a glass jaw, man.
Yep. He can.
I like that fight too. It seemed a little more. I don't know. It seemed like a little more nuanced than the other fights.
Yeah, the boss fights in this
strategies.
game so far seem more dynamic. Like there's just more going on, and it's more interesting.
Yeah,
the game in general does. I mean, it's amazing how the little differences, like the backgrounds or the weather effects, make for a totally different game. Even though the gameplay is like identical, I guess.
Pretty much,
but,
yeah.
How would you know who